Hello everyone, welcome to Dark Souls Prepare to Live edition. My name's Anthony, and I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through how to beat Ornstein and Smough the easiest way I know how, around a dexterity build character that's focused all around the Uchigatana. Just because the Uchigatana looks fucking amazing, and I just wanted to be a ninja. As soon as I saw that blade, I wanted it. And I immediately started focusing my character around that. I'm only a level 44 character. This is my second playthrough, so it's the only second time I've fought these guys. I focused basically only on dexterity, just for the sword, of course. Everything else I'm leveling up just a little bit. So yeah. Right here, the strength is at 20. That's just so I could use a few weapons that I wanted to that had strength requirements. Dexterity is at 40. I think that's the max that you can get benefits out of it. And Uchigatana plus 10. That's as far as you can get it right now before Ornstein and Smough. So just get it to plus 10. Kind of focus on that. And it has a dexterity bonus, which is why you level that up. It's a B dexterity bonus right there, adds plus 122 to its physical attacks, and it has a 300 bleeding bonus, I guess, to it. And that helps a lot, and it's a very quick weapon to use, and it just freaking looks awesome. Yeah, I'm using a Dragon Crest shield. Last playthrough I used a Black Knight shield, but I couldn't get the drop from it this time, so this is the shield that I'm using right now. Not leveled up at all, so it's just a plain Dragon Crest shield. And the other thing is a Dark Woodgrain ring that I learned about from Epic Name Bro, and you get it from Blighttown after getting in a covenant with that cat. And just there's a merchant down there after you join that covenant, and you betray him and steal this from him, basically. And it changes the way you roll, and it's really awesome. Everything else is just for looks. The Thief Mask looks pretty awesome. Shadow Garb just looks really cool for my character. None of this, you can choose whatever you want. Silver Knight Gauntlets, just make sure that you can roll away quickly. And the Silver Knight Leggings just looks cool to me. Does nothing. Just make sure you can roll quickly. And Rusted Iron Ring does nothing. This is the stuff that I have that does absolutely nothing. The Skull Lantern, I don't know why I had that equipped in this. I'm just showing you because I did. So you could make your character even better than I did at this point, because I just wasn't paying attention to what I had in my had equipped at the time. So right here, this is the bonfire I use before I get into the boss fight, just in case. I go ahead and I kindle the bonfire to the max. First, you got to go and defeat Pinwheel in the catacombs, so you can get the Rite of Kindling, so you can level it up to its max, so you can get 20 Estus flasks out of it. That's how you do that. First, you just equip these humanities, reverse your hollowing, become human, so you can kindle the bonfire. You kindle it to 20, so that just to give you a cushion when you go into this boss fight, because the way we're going to do it is that the easiest way I can think of to do it was just to bring in somebody, you know. I'm not going to bring in an online character. I play offline, so I'm going to bring in Solaire, our friend right here sitting next to us at the bonfire. We're going to bring him in to help us. So you need to be human so you can summon him. There's a few things you have to do before you summon him to make it the best, give you the best chance possible at defeating Ornstein and Smough. Alright, now that we've kindled the bonfire, we can go ahead and head out to the boss fight. And just first, I just wanted to point out that this is just for fun. I got most of my tips from Epic Name Bro, Vatividia, the walkthroughs on the Android Marketplace, the Dark Souls walkthrough, wiki, and stuff like that. Silver Knight right here. I got introduced to the game by a 84Play podcast just recently, so I'm very new to the game. I just wanted to kind of have fun making a video, because I've never done that before with video games, like made a walkthrough or anything. I thought that'd be kind of fun. There's the other Silver Knight. You can backstab him. I don't know how to riposte this guy or whatever. But there's only these two Silver Knights, two Giants, and a Silver Knight Archer before you get to the boss fight. So That's all you have to take out on your way there. The reason that I take out the enemies in this hallway is so that Solaire doesn't get distracted whenever you summon him and start fighting these guys. You kind of want him to be right behind you when you go into the boss fight. Alright, so this is what I do. I kind of run back and take this guy on alone. I get busted up right here. I probably have more trouble on these two giants than I do the boss fight. It's kind of crazy. I was just having a crazy bad start. It had been a few weeks since I started playing the game. Since I played the game last time. So I was kind of rusty with these guys, but they're not too bad. They have a few moves. They have this move right here that you can just roll out of. They have the shield bash. They'll kind of jab with their spears, and they'll kind of like swing it back and forth. And the swings of the spears, sometimes you'll think that you've backed up far enough to avoid the attack, but they're a wide range attack. Like, they'll hit you when you least expect it. So I use up a lot of my Estus flasks on this one guy, but that's kind of like why one of the reasons why I went ahead and kindled the bonfire, so I can have 20 Estus flasks going into this, so you can make mistakes on your way there and you don't have to feel like you need to restart. You can go ahead and keep going on through, even though you might have made a few mistakes. Go up these stairs and take on the Silver Knight Archer first. Get really close to him. You want to get past him because the giant will come up the stairs and attack you from behind. You want to go up the stairs, and the giant will get up to the top of the stairs, and he will stop and go back, so you can fight this guy alone. These guys are very easy on their own. You can do that right there. That's probably the easiest enemy for me to do that to, for whatever reason. I usually don't do that move, but started doing it to them. Alright, now that you've taken him out, you can fight this guy alone. If you didn't take him out up there, you'd be fighting him and that archer would be shooting at you, and it's with those big giant arrows, so it would take you out pretty quick. The one thing that I do is, of course, like, not pay attention to my surroundings at times, and when I roll away, I might roll into one of those posts right there and don't escape one of those moves right there. That's just something that you gotta be careful of. Those guys could kill you pretty quickly at this point. I guess the other thing that you have to watch out for is that they will heal, and you could break them down almost to no health, and they'll start to heal like this right here, and it'll undo everything you've just done. But go ahead and keep attacking them as hard as you can. The bleeding effect on this thing is pretty awesome. Everybody gets stunned, and the bleed damage is pretty crazy. There's like a lot of stuff that's happening there that's kind of, I'm not even sure what's happening, like how much damage he's taking for each slash. Alright, now that he's gone, now we can go ahead and summon Solaire. Like I said, you didn't want to summon him with those guys there. And if you want to, like the Uji Katana right now, plus 10, doesn't have like lightning on it or fire, so you can kind of get a gold pine resin or to make it electric, or get fire, and it'll add damage to make this boss fight a little easier. I didn't have any, so I couldn't do that. Yes, Solaire! This is the only boss fight that I actually summoned someone in to help me with it. This was the only time I needed it. I play the game offline, so I'm not sure if that makes the game easier or not, but this was the only boss fight that I needed to summon in somebody, and Solaire helps so much. It's just one way to do it. It makes this boss fight a lot easier. The developers put in Solaire so he can help you, so hey, why not? Let him come with us. Alright, and now everything that we've worked for is to fight these two dudes. Executioner Smough and Dragon Slayer Ornstein. Some people say Ornstein, but I just like the sound of Ornstein. I think A4 Play Podcast said Ornstein. I like the sound of that better. But it's whatever. Alright, Ornstein has two different things he'll do at the beginning of the fight. Sometimes he'll slide in really quickly and attack you, and sometimes he'll just run up casually and fight you. But right here, it's immediately evident why we brought Solaire in, to get Smough off of you, because he makes the boss fight so much harder. Use these posts and you can block the lightning attacks from Ornstein. You can block a few attacks from Smough with those posts, so use them to your advantage. Sometimes they won't block things, as you'll see later on. And like this, they keep getting stunned, and that helps so much. They just give him so much damage, and they get stunned, and he's almost dead already. And it just shows how much easier it is to fight them one-on-one. The first time I came into this boss fight, I had to fight them 2-on-1, so got my ass kicked pretty fast. So Ornstein is down, and now Super Smough, killing his buddy, taking his power. And now that Ornstein is down, the fight's already over. Sometimes Solaire might not survive, but right now, he's trying to shoot lightning at me. But right now he's pretty good on health, so. But you should be able to do this on your own. There's the attack that you cannot block with that post, with the back giant column. It just sometimes it blocks stuff. Like if he charges at you, you can get behind it and it'll block that. Right here, he stunned him. He was about to jump up and do that big butt smash attack, and he got stunned out of it. And that happens like 3 or 4 times in this fight. And with that happening, he's basically can't defend himself if that keeps happening, and it just keeps happening to him over and over in this fight. So just stay on his ass. Every time you see the butt smash, just roll away, and then run in and give a nice little jab at him. And then Solaire will take little punches too. Just do whatever you can, stay behind him. Here comes that butt smash, roll away. Run at him and jab. There he goes, getting stunned again. He just cannot do attacks. He's about to do an attack, got stunned again. He's always about to do an attack and he keeps getting stunned. There's another one of those things where I try to roll away into a post, but I still survived it. Just don't get crushed under one of those butt smashes. And there it is. Solaire not only survives the match, he gives the last blow. And there it is. That's how you defeat Ornstein and Smough. Very easy. Just bring in Solaire, get prepared with your equipment and your stats. Just get him to this point and you can do it just like this. Just whatever you do, don't give up on them. The game is so awesome. I just kind of wanted to, if anything, just kind of wanted to give some tips, because even I needed help at this part. And if anything, you just don't want anybody to give up on the game at any point. This fight is really hard, but this right here shows you that you can do it very easily in only a few minutes. And it's very stress-free whenever you have Solaire there helping you. And the first time I fought this, I was like, this is impossible. I'm not going to be able to do this. I might not be able to beat this game. It took me a few weeks. I went back and did a few different things, fought a couple different bosses that I had missed at this point. Like Sif, I had missed him, so I went and fought him. Came back a few weeks later, and when I defeated these guys, I couldn't believe it. One of the greatest feelings in the world. So I hope that you get the same feeling from defeating them as I did. Anyway, go check out Epic Name Bro and Vatividia 84 Play Podcast and the Dark Souls walkthrough. And thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the game. Later, everyone.